back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here. Kama umesubscribe, thank you so much. May God bless you. Na kama you're here for the first time, kindly give me that subscriber. It's totally free. Hakuna mtu analipisha. Okay? Thank you. So, kama kawaida hapa tunaongeleleanga most of the times we talk about mental wellness and the society and the expectations and how people are being lured to doing things that they don't want to do, especially the young people. So today, guys, we're doing something completely different and we're going to use characters, and our main character happens to be John, a 24 years old young man. We all gonna love John at the end of this video. So John, as we've said, is 24. He completed his studies 2 years back. He has been trying to job hunt for a while, but unfortunately John haven't gotten a chance to work his dream job. So John becomes so frustrated. He doesn't know what to do, while he keep on poking his friends social media accounts to see how they are doing, and it even pressures him more because they keep on posting their progress day by day. So John really becomes depressed, and fortunately he has very good parents, very understanding parents, and they sit him down and direct him on what to do. They ask John to get a casual job that will help himself, that will sustain himself for the time being as he waits for his time. And John takes the advice. He goes to a certain company, and fortunately they like John instantly. They gives him a job, and yes, our John is now employed for the first time. So John works so hard, very hard, and his boss likes how he works. Like, he really loves how job works, and he's planning to give him a promotion. Unfortunately, another colleague, let's call him Brian. Brian is not very okay with John's position, and he sets him up, and our John, without any further investigations, he's fired. John is going back to being frustrated, and we all don't like this for John. So fortunately, our John has very prayerful and supportive parents, and yeah, they are always praying for him. And at some point, John meets this old friend. He's driving a really nice car. He recognizes John, and obviously the look is not pleasant. It's not looking pleasant right now because obviously he has been into drugs, he has been depressed, and what have you. So the friend asks him, "Are you okay? Really, you look different. Like, this is not the John I used to know." And John decides to open up to the old friend. The old friend gives him his card and promises him that he's going to get him a job. So the next day, John receives a call from the old friend very early in the morning, and he has already set an appointment for John and his friend. Let's call the old friend Kevin, right? So Kevin and John has set a meeting with the boss, with Kevin's boss. John is happy. He can't imagine working for the company that Kevin is working for, because really Kevin has a very big car. It looks nice. He's smelling so nice. Like, that is the life that John has been dreaming to have all along. So John is happy. He prepares his CVs. He shares the good news with his parents. They are all excited. They are happy that their son is going to make it. Now, so John, the next day, he prepares himself. He wears his nicest piece of his nicest suit, and he leaves for the office. He even arrived earlier, and the boss is impressed, of course, impressed. That day, John looked all gloomed. He looked awesome. He looked better than the days before. You know, that feeling of you receiving some good news that you've been waiting for. It gives you a kind of glow that you yourself cannot explain. So that is how our John is looking today. Ooh, let's see what will happen next. So our John is received by this secretary. He introduces himself, and the secretary takes him to the boss's office and leaves him there. This boss is a well-groomed, a good-looking guy. He looks 50s, right? He's in his 50s. He has a ring in his finger. That means he's a married man. John is happy that he's finally going to do this. He doesn't know where to start, so he introduces himself as John, and the boss tells him, "Hello, John, I was expecting you. Please have a seat." Ooh, that feeling, you know. So our John is happy. He sits down. He is trying to explain himself. It takes his papers and try to give the boss the papers. Shock on him. The boss is not even interested in his papers. He tells John, "No need for papers, John. I already like you." John's smile widened up, but our John didn't know what was coming next. His boss stands, looks at him weirdly, and starts walking towards our John. Our John is scared. He doesn't know what is going on. John has never caught himself in such a situation before. So our John looks at the boss, and we can see the scare, right? So the boss tells John, "John, I own this company and other companies. I can make you rich in a span of a day or hours. Just be mine." John is shocked. He is the one who is supposed to propose to like this to a girl, but now a man is trying to propose to him, to date him. John is not happy. John was raised right. John was raised in an upright family. So John is shocked and frustrated at the same time. The boss continues, "Don't be scared. You see your friend Kevin? I pay him so well because he accepted me." John is shocked. How can Kevin do this? How? He doesn't get it, you know. But now the boss concludes, "John, I don't have to employ you here. I can open a company for you, a business of your choice. Just mention it. I like you more than I like Kevin. Just be mine." John cannot consume this anymore. Just like me and you, right? He leaves. He slams the door and he leaves. He's more frustrated right now. He goes back to his parents. He's crying. And because John was taught to talk, to speak up, he tells his parents what happened. The parents are as shocked as John and me and you. So our John is here. The parents now have come to a conclusion that they are not going to let their son go through this anymore. They decide to sell another portion of their land and give to John so that he can start up a business of his choice. John is happy and scared at the same time. We all know how business can be. But I tell you what, the business boomed. Our John made it. He made it to an extent of buying his parents a new home. Yes, and himself as well. John started dating a woman of his choice. And John is giving his siblings the life he dreamed to have. We are happy for John at this point, right? So John decided to employ all his siblings in his company so that they will not go through the same thing he went through while trying to search for a job. So, the moral of the story, mkimaliza shule, msikimbilie ile degree mlifanya, fanyeni to any job and God will bless you. And if it doesn't work for you, just start up a business, follow your passion, follow your dream, do what you want to do best, do what you love, and God is going to bless you. Be like John. Thank you and bye.